Jesus.
But now it's a different key, right?
No, it should be the same. Oh my God. This has been...
We did it!
This has been the absolute worst.
We did it. Just don't quit it. We live. Hit that shit on beehives. She wants the D is back. Put it on your rack. Then hell attack. Just as irritated. But we still gon' narrate some Cowboys news just for you. I hope you're ready, cause Jess is irritated too. So we about to talk some Cowboys news with you. What's up, everybody? Holy hell, it took a while. That's how you know. That's how you know it's been a while since you've been doing some technicalities, huh, Jess?
Nah, man. This is Facebook's fault.
Hey,
this ain't my fault. This ain't my fault.
Blame
This ain't my
Facebook.
fault.
Blame Facebook. I'm happy to be back with you, ladies.
Yeah, I know.
It took a while.
It took a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It took a minute.
In you, girl.
But we're here. Fucking A.
Right.
Finally.
That's right.
That was excruciating.
Wow, y'all just literally had what you call a full bitch fit almost. It was about to get to get real.
I was screaming. I was about to cry.
It was about to
I
get
was
real.
really about to cry. I'm not even kidding.
Hey, they already in. Hold on, let's get some shout outs going. I see Heather and Medea and Wyatt. We got a Karen. Hopefully the right kind and not the wrong kind. And I see Pat on the ready time. What's up, Casey? Like, share, maybe. Just take it away. We about to play, baby.
What up, everyone? It is episode 1 of the 2022 season, our third season together. Our third year, guys.
Football is finally here.
Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres.
Can y'all believe it's been 3 Mohucking years?
I'm excited, man.
That's
I can't believe
crazy.
y'all have dealt
Yeah.
with me for 3 years.
For 3 years.
That's astonishing.
Yeah,
Kudos to
right?
you two ladies.
I can't believe I haven't
Kudos.
smashed all of this equipment to a million pieces.
You got close tonight, Jess. You got real close tonight.
Which brings me to my next point and the most important point I will make all evening. Guys, we are getting the hell away from Facebook.
We're done.
Is so user unfriendly.
We're done, son.
This platform has just really, really, really gone to the toilet. It is almost impossible to use our software on Facebook anymore. So, guys, if you want to keep up with She Wants the D, you must subscribe to the YouTube channel. This will be the absolute last time we run on Facebook. Our YouTube channel is listed below in this little scroll. So that is the exact name, Dallas Cowboys Podcast, She Wants the D. Search it. I tried to add a hyperlink for you guys, but it would not let me. So please just remember that. Dallas Cowboys Podcast, She Wants the D. It will pull up. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you'll get a notification every time we're live. I cannot stress enough. This will be the absolute last time.
We're done, son. We're done, son.
You can see us on Facebook. Never again will this happen. So please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now,
yes.
are we ready?
Wow.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy, that's a thick-ass boy!
This is She Wants the D, an all-new, all-female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
I am a monkey thing. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
And now your hosts, Jessica, JoJo, and Tracy.
I want me some glory hole.
So, here we be.
Here we be, see?
Here you be.
Say la vie.
How's everyone been?
Shit, man. It's been a hell of a year, Jess.
Yeah?
We've missed the fuck out of you, excuse
Yeah.
my French. I'm going to say that right off the rip.
Yep. I've been
Man,
doing my thing and
what
whatnot.
a crazy year for all of us, I think. Jess has been traveling abroad, seeing things that a lot of us could only hope and imagine to see in our lifetime, which is very, very cool and amazing.
Yeah.
Watching you and your journey on social media has been very fun. I've been doing JoJo, doing typical JoJo.
You guys know what that means.
Whatever I find the most entertaining at the moment, that's what I go full throttle in. About to retransition into another phase of life right now as we speak. I'm just happy that football is back. I'm happy that Jess is back. I'm happy She Wants the D is back, and I'm ready to give everyone this new version of JoJo.
Well, before
Very
we
excited.
make that announcement, let's check in with Tracy. How have you been, Hanny?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Cowboys lost a really good longtime fan this year. My father passed away in April.
R.I.P.
So that was really hard. We watched the Cowboys our whole lives together. So, yeah, it's been tough, but things are looking up. So I'm ready for this season big time, dude. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, I don't know what it is. I go into like this hibernation when the season's over, and I'm like,
Yeah.
in February, I'm like,
yeah,
It's
right?
like a bear.
and I just kind of, and then summer comes around, and I'm like, okay, cool. Summer's here. It's warm. There's things to do outside. So then I'm busy then. But then I'm like, oh, well, it's hot. I wish it was fall. I wish football was on.
Hell yeah, man.
And chili on the stove.
See, I'm just the opposite. I'm a really, I mean, normally, yeah, that's how I am, but I just came from winter time.
Yeah.
It's winter time in Peru
Yo,
right now, and it
jeez.
is
freezing.
freezing.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
South of the equator, yo.
Not only is it winter
That's
time,
insane,
but
son.
I mean, I spent most of my time in Cusco, which the elevation is 2.5 miles above sea level. Like, just to give you guys an idea, you know, the Mile High city in Denver, because it's a mile
Yes,
high.
I love that city.
Yeah, Cusco is 2.5 miles. So not only is it freezing, but the air is super thin. It's hard to breathe. It's a toxic environment. Beautiful, but a toxic environment.
Yeah.
So I am not excited for the cold, but very excited for football. But before we get into football,
It probably won't even touch the cold there.
probably
Shit.
not.
You know how it
Shish
is
kebab,
here.
shish kebab.
Before we get into football, JoJo has a very special announcement. Let me see if I can give you.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can give you an
Oh, are
intro
we doing it
here.
now?
Oh, yeah, you're
oh,
saying
we're
it.
doing it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Off
yeah.
the top.
Are we
Off
right
the
now.
top. Off the top.
Hey, I'm good. You know,
All
I
right,
can rip
let's
it whenever
see.
I need to rip
Right
it.
now.
This soundbite says drums. Let's see if it's a drum roll.
Yay. Good enough.
That's good enough.
All right. I want all of our Cowboy fan. I want all of Cowboys Nation that's tuned in right now. Again, as Jess has told you from the rip, if you want to see this new improved version of JoJo, we are calling this JoJo 2.0. Okay,
JoJo.
Cowboys Nation, JoJo 2.0. I've been through a lot in the past few months, and I've been a diehard Cowboys fan, as you all know, like since I can remember.
Everybody
Like, as
knows,
long
yeah.
as JoJo has been able to say Cowboys, I've been rooting for the Cowboys. And just through life experiences and all the things that I've been able to just go through over the past few months, y'all are going to see a new version of JoJo. No longer will JoJo rant and allow the Cowboys to dictate her emotions. No longer will my Mondays be moody because of what happened on Sunday with our Dallas Cowboys. No longer
This is such bullshit.
will I allow
I-
the decisions of the front office of the Dallas Cowboys to dictate how I move week by week. No longer.
This
Now, I will always be a fan. I will always support my Cowboys.
dying.
I will always spend way too much money on football tickets and merchandise when it comes to the Cowboys. But will I be that person that is looking all sad on Monday morning, barely wanting to eat my Fruit Loops because y'all done showed your ass on football Sunday? No. I will be on my rant with a smile on my face,
Are you?
looking at all of you in disgust.
Oh, you're turning to optimism?
Because you have allowed
That's
yourself.
my role.
You have allowed yourself to be emotionally involved in this bull mess. Not JoJo.
Are you done?
I'm done.
I just want to say that all that is bull spit, and we know that. We all know that. So
Well, get ready,
Yeah,
Jess.
this is what
Get ready for JoJo to prove you wrong.
an ASL.
See, the regular JoJo would have
Bull
disputed this. JoJo 2.0, I'm not even going to feed into it.
bull
I'm not.
spit.
Nope.
Bull spit.
Spit it everywhere you want to.
You know, hey,
It's gonna be a
do
different
your
kind of
thing,
rant this
chicken
year.
wing. I just know once you see your Dakota out there,
I love
you
him.
know, it's easy to say that coming off preseason when
I love
nobody
you,
really.
Dakota.
Exactly.
Everybody here better love Dakota because he's the only one.
That's all we got.
Literally,
The one, the only
one
Dakota,
quarterback.
Yo.
which is actually an excellent segue into
Segue it. Segue it.
our first segment. Here we go.
Segue it.
I missed our song. I like our little song.
Yeah.
I missed our
Dak got
song.
trust, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So, getting right into it. Everyone knows what happened, with the quarterback situation going on.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
We do still have our Dakota. I believe they kept Cooper Rush on the practice squad. Is
He
that what happened?
practicing.
Yeah,
He
Cooper
practicing.
Rush and Greer
You better practice.
are on the practice squad. Nooch got the nooch.
got the
I thought
mooch.
it would be the year of the new.
No,
Year
he's
of the
cut. So we're down to Dak. I mean, our offense is thin.
Very thin.
Scary thin.
You
And
sure y'all don't want to join that JoJo 2.0?
well, let me make some points.
All right, make them, girl.
Because we went to the Dallas Cowboys open practice last Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Super
Last
jelly, I missed
Wednesday.
that.
It had some encouraging moments and it had some very not encouraging moments. A lot of those moments came from one Dakota Prescott. I'm not gonna lie. He looked really
I
sloppy.
miss you too, Eddie.
Him and CD were not connecting well. It was discouraging. Now I realize this is an open practice. They're not really, playing their full game. It's kind of a laid back deal. It's for the fans. It's yada yada. It's whatever. But my defense was out there busting heads.
Banging it and taking it easy because it's their own
Well,
team.
yeah. When I
Practice.
say busting heads, I mean like flag football busting heads. But
Mhm.
making
Practice.
plays,
Practice.
making plays.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just
And they
saying.
also have been in the preseason games as
said
well.
nothing,
They've
Jess.
been banging it.
JoJo 2.0 doesn't get upset.
I'm
allowing you to speak
I'm
your
gonna
mind,
make you.
baby.
I'm gonna make you upset.
Go ahead. You say what
I'm
you
gonna
need
make
to
you
say,
upset.
girl.
Nobody
you say
said
what you
nothing
need to
about
say.
D-Law yet.
Oh,
JoJo
oh,
2.0 is
speaking
fine
of,
with D-Law.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
JoJo 2.0
I got
is fine
this
with
video
D-Law.
just for you, just for you, JoJo. Let's see. Yeah, so D-Law was practicing right in front of us.
Uh-huh.
If you're new to the show, JoJo has a major problem with one D-Law, one DeMarcus Lawrence. But we took this vidya just for you, just
for
to
me? Was that
see
just for me?
see him moving. He was
Oh,
right
look
in
at
front
him.
of us.
She
There he
sure
is.
is. JoJo's been meditating or something.
Yeah,
She's
right?
like pleasant. She's pleasant. She's just.
That's just a little video for you. Just
there he is.
just a little thinking of you,
Uh-huh.
JoJo.
Look at him walking.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be worth $20 million a year and just get to walk around the goddamn
It
field.
started. She's ramping up. She's
But
ramping up.
JoJo 2.0.
She's ramping
we
up.
just got to get her there.
This guy should be able to walk
She's
wherever he
ramping up.
wants.
That
JoJo
would
2.0 doesn't mind him
Look
walking.
look how he has his feet.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. It's kind of
not
funny.
even
Isn't
in
it?
a
It is kinda
2-point
funny.
stance, the
Toes
piece
are
of
turned
shit.
in.
See,
But
she's
yeah,
ramping up.
JoJo 2.0 is good with
Yeah,
that.
she's ramping
good
up.
luck this year,
Okay.
D-Law.
Okay.
I
We
mean,
wish you all the best.
honestly, I didn't see him do anything special there that day. We were there an hour. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to say, oh, we saw how everybody's going to be in an
100%.
hour. There's no way. We went because,
Thank you, Trace.
it's fun.
100%. No, and I said that also.
You see
Yeah.
how Jess is
You
trying
just-
to reel me
You
in?
only hear the negativity. You don't hear the what I say previous to that. All's I'm saying is
Right.
All's I'm saying is, like Tracy said, we're quite thin on the offense,
Yeah.
especially now. And what we have rocking with on the starting lineup is,
Can I say one
It's
thing?
there.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes,
This
say
isn't
it.
a rant. This isn't a rant. This is just
It's not a
JoJo
rant. It's just-
acknowledging the truth of the matter. First of all, the reason we are at JoJo 2.0 is because yet again we find ourselves being in the midst of an off season where we find no valid moves that justifies us saying that we're going to be anywhere that we were different last year. This year, we have the same head coach. We have the same, if not worse, offensive interior line.
It's
Our
worse.
defensive line is slightly above average at best. Our number one defensive player in D-Law. Do we know what the hell he's going to do? Do we know if he's going to show up? You better enjoy this because this is going to be the only rant you get this goddamn season right here, right now.
Not
So
true.
we're looking to be excited and build ourselves up for a team where they have made literally 0 moves to improve. The only thing we get to hang our good old hats on is that we're in the NFC East, and guess what? We all suck. So we have an equal chance to win the division as anyone else. So that's all I have to say. Back to JoJo 2.0.
That will be the first rant that you hear
That's the
tonight.
last one. I have
It is
nothing
not the
else.
last.
I'm not
JoJo
ranting
2.0.
anymore. I'm not ranting anymore.
Okay, but in all
Cool.
fairness, the defense does look promising, and it's quite deep, way deeper than offense. The defense doesn't suck. Okay,
Yeah, it doesn't suck. You're right.
doesn't suck. They're
The
fast.
offense
They're
will
powerful.
keep them on the field so long that they will suck.
I love that. It's been so long since we've had a good bleh. It's been so long since we've had a good defense with depth.
Freddie Washington says, "I beg to differ. The Eagles are loaded."
Oh, Freddie.
Oh, Freddie.
What's his last name?
He's just as
Washington.
delusional as
Oh,
these Cowboys fans.
You mean the Washington Commandees?
Ooh, swipe it, no swipe it.
The Commandees. We'll get to that later.
Hey, we'll get to that
Um,
very much later.
Yeah, I mean, we have another season of gritting our teeth every time Mole Hairs gets up there. You know, that just really, I think, embodies the whole culture of the Dallas Cowboys that we brought back. Brett, barely by a mole hair Maher.
Barely by a Maher.
I actually don't even have a comment for that. I don't even know.
It just
Like-
solidifies what we've known all along, which is what JoJo just said, which is that we never progress. It's always the same BS
It's the same
every
thing
year. And
every
why?
year.
Why do they hold
And you
on?
I don't know.
what?
I just hope that Stephen Jones is watching this right
it
now.
hurts
I
me.
hope that
It hurts
Stephen
me.
Jones is watching this right now.
It hurts me because it hurts me because it hurts us as a fan base. Okay. And I feel for all of you out there. Just come drink some of this JoJo 2.0 Kool-Aid, okay? We need to accept that this is because at a certain point you have to accept what your team is giving you. And to be like, this is what people don't understand, like being a fan and being a diehard fan is so different. Like, we invest so much of our time, our money, our energy. We talk so much trash to the people that don't understand how delusional we are when it comes to our team. And year after year, we allow this front office to bamboozle us. We are so deluded as a fan base by mediocrity that every year, no matter what they do, we're like, oh yeah, that's a good move. Oh, did you see who we drafted on defense? Those 3rd and 4th round picks, they're going to come. No, they're not. Nothing is going to happen that has not already happened. And I feel like if we accept this as a fan base and choose to still be loyal, you can be loyal and accept that your franchise is just a piece of shit.
To be
And we don't know
fair,
what's
Hang on,
gonna
is this
happen
rant
year in
number
and year
2?
out.
This is rant number 2. By the way, this is rant number 2.
I thought-
So this is the last
I
one,
thought
guys.
so.
This is the last
This is
one.
rant
This
number
is
2.
seriously the
Just
last
trying
one.
to.
I
but
just want everybody to accept that at this point. That's it.
to be fair,
That's
I
it.
feel like the 3 of us on this panel have always been quite realistic about what's going on.
Yeah.
Never once have I come on this podcast and given all praise and rainbows and kudos
Yeah.
to the Cowboys. I feel like we always keeps it real, which is what we should do.
Yeah.
And I agree. And yeah, it's not really gonna change much.
But I'm
It
not
never does.
impressed.
I'm not either.
Jess,
I'm
Tracy,
not either. I'm not either.
Seriously.
Was there anything we did in this off season that made you think this is gonna be what separates us from the pack?
No,
If
I
anything,
was.
it's the opposite.
It was the opposite. I was like, oh, that's so typical. That is
Yeah.
so.
It's
The
just
way
a
we let
freaking-
Gregory just.
Just walk.
Are you kidding me?
It's a merry-go-round. It's a merry-go-round, and that's what I have. And look, I watch so much. I probably watch more off-season football this year than I have ever. And not just Cowboys. I'm talking about just teams as a totality and just seeing just the way some of these top-tier franchises move and the decisions that they make and the moves that they put in place in comparison to what we do. We do the same thing every year.
And if we
Every year.
if we do make changes, we do it at a snail's
A
pace.
snail's pace.
And I think it all goes back. I mean, it goes back to the Jones family.
Stephen
And
Jones.
I'm just tired.
Yeah,
Stephen
I am
Jones.
too.
Tired.
I have said it so many times on this podcast, and in the 3rd year,
That's right,
I'm
Hector.
still,
Like, share, follow.
I'm still gonna say it in the 3rd year of this podcast until Jerry Jones is in the ground.
But then Steven takes over, and that's way worse, I feel like.
I don't feel like it's way worse.
You
I feel
don't?
like
I don't
Steven
think
has
so.
a more sensible idealism as what you need as a totality for a team to be a Super Bowl contender. I even would go as far as Mike McCarthy. I think that was a more Jerry Jones influence decision than it was Steven. I think if you go back and look at some of these DeMarcus Lawrence, the fact that we paid Jalen Smith the money that we paid him, and he's not even on the freaking team anymore. Before we paid Zeke, that was all a ploy to get Zeke to fall in line, and the man's not even on the team anymore, and we still overpaid our running back, Ezekiel Elliott. If you just look at the moves that they make, why? Why stress y'all?
They're blaming Stephen Jones for a lot of it.
JoJo 2.0. Get on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
get
I
on the
think it's
bandwagon.
always gone back to Jerry.
Well, he's the final say. I mean, he is the general
He
manager.
is the final say, and until that man,
is in
as
the
we
ground.
say, is 6 feet deep, and
But
I do
then
not
who's
mean
the
that
next
in a
man up?
disrespectful tone.
Another Jones?
Look, and the only thing we can hope for is that Steven will be a little bit better. But we are in a situation, and look, I'm going to upset a lot of fans when I say this. We are in a situation with this franchise as a Dallas Cowboys nation where we are literally 2 more bad seasons away from being another version of the Cleveland Browns or the New York Jets. That's just how irrelevant we've been over the past 2 decades.
And it's true. And,
And
you're,
the
and
only
you're not wrong.
justification
Okay,
we
I
have
like
is that we're
JoJo
the most
2.0
profitable
better.
franchise
Let's bring
in
her
the
back.
NFL or in sports.
where's
Who
she
gives
at?
a damn?
Where are they?
Bro, give me a parade before I turn
JoJo.
50, please. Jesus,
Yeah,
mercy.
no, and you're not wrong. You're not,
not
wrong. At all.
wrong.
You're not wrong at all.
Cowboys Nation, we've invested too much.
I mean,
We have invested too much time and energy. We have eventually we got to take a stand, man. We have to join together because obviously Jerry Jones don't give a damn about what we want. He don't care.
but here's the reality: people are not going to stop buying tickets to the games. People are not going to stop buying
They're
merch.
not. I've already bought 4
So-
tickets to the first 4 home games.
And this
so
is JoJo 2.0.
I said I will still support my team.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we're just beating a dead horse here. Really, I cannot find anything.
What happened, Hanny?
This is our preseason as well.
Hey,
so
y'all, this is she wants to
Working out all the
you
kinks.
feel me? Yeah,
We're working out
all
the
the
kinks.
kinks.
The kink
All right.
days.
Well,
The kink
preseason looked a
days.
little grim.
Yeah, that's
Off-season moves looked
the
even
least.
more grim. But let's take a look ahead at the season.
In the poop, in the beat, and that's the beat. And hey, all right, let's go.
All right. As usual, we will do predictions.
Nice.
But these are going to be our season predictions. So
Oh, okay.
I figured we'd do it a little differently this time. All
Jess
right.
2.0 in the building. Jess 2.0 in the building.
I figured we would do it a little differently this season. Instead of just saying what we think the ending record will be going into the playoffs, the final record will be, we are breaking this down game by game, and we are going to give you a win or a loss per game.
I like
At the
it.
end, we will see what our predictions actually be. All right, and I'll just keep a little tally down here at the end of my notepad. All right, season opener, September 11th, night game, Bucks, Cowboys. What do we think?
Are we just saying win
I mean,
win-loss,
win,
or are we
loss,
going to
You
say...
ladies go first.
Win-
JoJo
win,
2.0
loss,
is
and
going
why?
last on
Okay.
every
win,
pick.
loss, and why?
Okay.
You ladies go first. I'll go last every pick.
I think we're taking an L on that one.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Why? Do you have a reason?
Okay, I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm predicting an L on the first two, but we'll just go one for now. I just don't have any faith in the offense.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, I don't have faith in the offense.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Okay. I'm opposite. I think we're going to win that one because of the defense.
Oh, look, the fans are chiming in on a win-loss. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think
Cool.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
win
yeah.
because of the defense. I think Tom Brady's washed up, baby.
TB12 is
Yeah,
a monster with
sorry.
his new
He's
squad,
not gonna be
says
able to-
Hector.
He's not gonna be able to survive that defense. We're gonna pick him like crazy.
Okay.
I'm going to take a W for week 1. I think we're going to come out the gate with a shocker, and it's going to get our fan base uplifted for no apparent reason, and we'll go on to week 2.
All
I
right.
predict a W.
Fair enough. I already said it. I'm predicting an L on game 2 as well against the Super Bowl contendees.
Joe Burrow, I am still not sold on. I am predicting a 2-0
Contenders.
start, which further justifies my justification of the justifies that the Cowboys fans will do what we do every year and get excited over a 2-0 start. So I predict a win for week 2.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, you make a very valid point. I'm going to take mine back. I'm going for a W on that one because you are correct.
You feel it
Yeah.
too? You feel it
Yeah.
too?
Okay, I'm the most pessimistic one here. We all know that.
And look,
so,
let's just get one thing straight too. Not to digress, but the Bengals are one of the weakest divisions in the AFC.
true.
And the AFC is the weaker division in football. And Joe Burrow had a pretty damn laxy-daisy schedule leading into setting them up to be in the position they were last year. And again, I'm still not sold on Joe Burrow. Stop being injured, and then I'll see if you about something.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do a W on that one as well.
I'm doing a
It's-
W as well. It's a home game. It's Daddy's birthday,
They're gonna bamboozle
and
us.
it's an afternoon game. It's gonna be pretty outside.
See, look. We're starting already. Trace, look.
I've
Freddie
never
Washington.
I've never been a Freddie the Bengals, and I never will be.
Freddie
I'll just say
Washington.
that.
If we go 2-0, we will go 12-5 for the year.
Well,
see, get on that JoJo 2.0.
See, they're
line.
already.
I
Yeah.
done tried to warn you, Freddie. Stop it. Okay, next, Jess.
Not afraid of the Cougars.
All right.
Cougs.
All right. I see on Tracy's phone most people are calling for W's.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you guys will.
Of course.
Ooh, Lance says 0-2.
Is that my Lance pants?
That's Lance pants.
You better be ready for that draft come Saturday, baby. Fantasy football is here.
Well, I am 1-1 so far.
All right, bet.
All right, next we got Cowboys Giants. That's a W, in my opinion.
That's gonna be our first L of the season.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say
I'm
that.
going with the W2. Also,
Explain yourself.
Giants fans are gonna get excited because Daniel Jones is gonna throw for over 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
Stop.
He's probably gonna rush for another touchdown. It's gonna be a
it.
high-scoring game, and everybody in New York is gonna believe that Daniel Jones is officially yet again the guy. We'll lose by 3 points. They'll win the game. We'll be 2-1, and the Giants fans are gonna be just as disappointed as we are at the end of the season. Next.
All right, next we have
Brand number 3.
Next, we have the Commandees. Formerly the football Washington team, now the Washington Commandees.
Commandees.
That is the official name. They are not the Commanders, nor are they the Commies, because that's not that nickname is played out, and it's not belittling enough if you ask me. I think the Commandees is just belittling enough.
That's what
So
we
that-
call a knee slapper.
The Commandees.
I like that a lot.
Commandees, noon game. Why do we always play the Commandees at noon?
I don't know. And I'm going into this prediction completely blind, because I know nothing about any other teams.
The Commandees?
Any other teams.
Well,
Commanders are still riding that Ron Rivera cancer wave pretty hard,
yeah.
but they're going to be coming in on the road. So I am going to give the Commanders a W, and we're going to be locked in at 2-2. All despair is going to be hitting the fan. Stephen A. is going to be having some of his best takes because we'll be 2-2 after a 2-0 start, and everyone will think that all hell has broken loose. 2-2, Commanders will take the win on the road.
So I am giving us a W there because I have zero respect for the Commandees.
As you should not.
Even less respect for the Commandees than I do for the Giants. So
Same. I'm right there with you.
I'm giving us a W against the Commandees. All right, the next week, Cowboys, Rams. Guys, I mean, the schedule's not super easy. I'm just going to say that right out the gate. Cowboys, Rams.
It's not the best.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
I'm going first on that one. I think we're going to lose that
Colts,
one. I'm sorry, guys.
Bears?
Yeah, so I would say that the first 5 games are a big challenge. Well, first 6 games, because then we have a division rival. But then we're looking at Lions, Bears. Then we have the Packies.
Oh, yeah.
The Packies.
The Packies.
But let's back up. We'll kind of go a little, rapid fire here. Cowboys, Rams. What say ye?
We're gonna lose that one, I think, because it's at their stadium, and yeah, I just we're gonna be tired, a little tired.
Look tired.
A little tired from all those wins. You can't win them all.
I'm giving us a W. Because playing in LA is kind of like playing in Texas.
Kinda.
There is a lot of Cowboys fans in LA. And I just think they're kind of played out. The Cowboys win.
I'm going to go Cowboys win. It's going to be a significant road win, which will put the Cowboys fan base right back into the unnecessary fever of a championship looming. And it'll put us right at 3-2. We'll come off of 2 back-to-back division losses. And, I predict that the Cowboys are going to go on the road and win a game and make everybody believe that we're right back in the thick of things.
Okay.
So where are we at
For
as
me,
of
we're
right
at
now?
3-2.
Eagle, we are at
win, LL.
3-2.
I
So
have a
3
win,
wins,
LL
2
win.
losses.
I've only predicted 1 loss.
I predicted 2 losses. No. Yeah, 2
Me
losses,
too.
3 wins right now.
I've only predicted
Wow,
1 loss.
I am uncharacteristically.
So
Yeah,
now we're
yeah.
on the Eagles.
I
I take a win on that one because I hate the Eagles.
I
I'll
don't-
always take a win
I don't
on that
wanna-
We'll
one.
never pick.
I
the
don't want to
Eagles
say it.
win.
I don't want to say it because it's going to give Freddie Washington fuel. But
Say
I'm,
it. Say
I'm
it.
predicting a Cowboys loss.
Oh no.
I'm predicting the first division loss.
I'm predicting a win on this one. We would have lost based on my prediction 2 divisional games. I believe that this is going to be the first divisional game that we win, and it'll put us at 4-2, which will further make the Cowboys Nation fan base even crazier before we get to
You
disappointment.
really think we're going to lose against the Commandees at
Oh,
home?
I don't think I know. I'm telling you, win, loss,
Wait,
win,
Eagles, right?
Yeah, but I'm doubling back
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm
Oh.
looking at the schedule.
don't
You
believe
really
we're
think
gonna
we're gonna
I
lose to
don't
the
believe-
Commandees at home?
I believe we are.
What did
going
you
to
just say
lose
for
to
the Eagles, though?
Commanders. We're gonna win that game.
What are the fans saying?
Let's see.
Win.
What do you guys think?
Y'all
Oh.
think I'm playing?
Let me get down.
Y'all think JoJo
W,
2.0 was for fake?
W's,
No, it's for
W's,
real,
W's.
son.
Okay, here's
Hector says 4-2. It will hurt little Jalen. Good play on words there, baby. Yeah. So right now, guys like Freddie has us at 4-2. It's not letting 6-2 based on till the cheeseheads. Hector says 6-2 until we get to the cheeseheads, which are the
Yeah, I've got us at 4
Ooh,
and 2.
y'all bold. Ooh, y'all bold.
I mean, I'm right in line with the fans, which
Don't
is
worry,
new.
fans. JoJo 2.0
That's
will
new.
be here for you.
You know, you know what? No, I'm supposed to be the negative one. I don't like this.
Jess, this isn't negative. This is acceptance. Don't confuse negativity with acceptance, okay? This is just accepting who we are.
Can
we are who we thought we were.
Oh, we've always been.
Yeah, that
We've
part.
always been.
Be.
All right. Can we all agree that the Lions will be a win?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Can we agree on that at least?
We're
All
not
right.
losing
We're
against the
we're
Lions.
winning that game.
Praise
I'm
be.
predicting a Cowboys win on the Bears as well. That's 2 W's.
And
in
then
a
we get
row.
to that L.
What are
W's.
you predicting on that, JoJo? Bears.
Oh yeah. I think we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be in the world. We're gonna beat the Bears. Justin Fields is
Packies.
nothing to worry about. Don't bat your eye at Justin Fields, and don't get too ahead of yourself because you beat him at home. Okay, he's Justin Fields.
Next, we have the Packies.
Ooh.
We've got the Packies on the road.
Can JoJo rant for a
When-
second?
Oh, rant number 4.
This is when shit is gonna get real in Cowboys Nation.
Yeah, the season is going to get hard right here.
We's gonna be on the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
We's gonna be in Cheese Nation.
It's going to
Yeah.
be November.
Lambeau
cold as
cold. Packers.
Field. They all gonna expect us to hit with that L. Aaron Rodgers don't got his number 1 receiver, Devontae, no more. He's out the door. They barely got any weapons for him to throw to on that damn sideline. You know what we gonna do? We gonna go to Lambeau Field and get the W. And then Cowboys Nation is gonna think some real shit is going down before they disappoint us yet again. I predict a win on the road. We are gonna wax them Packers ass real quick.
The Packies.
Yeah, it's going down.
the
We're going to beat the
Packies.
Packers. We're going to beat the Packers.
I predict a W. Win. I'll never
And
choose the
this
Packers.
will be once the disappointment starts.
I'm going L.
Right here.
I'm taking an L.
Right there. Right
I'm taking an L.
Right there.
And I choose to remain
JoJo, you
silent
you
on the
chose
reasons
win,
why.
right?
Oh, yeah. See, I'm picking the high and lows.
I see
the
that.
plateaus that
I
we
see
go
that.
through as the Cowboy
Okay.
fans.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
know
right.
exactly how this season's
I
going to
am
go,
not
guys.
used to this.
I know it's
Exactly
weird.
how
I
this
feel
is.
really
I'm like-
weird right now.
I
Like,
have been a
it's
Twilight Zone.
it's really throwing me off.
I know.
Like the
It's
whole.
not the Twilight Zone.
I have to keep asking her what her.
It's JoJo
At first, it was
2.0.
the
Are you
technical
sure?
difficulties, and I was like really thrown off by that. And now I've got this, and I'm like, I don't even know what I was gonna say on this podcast. I have a whole thing of notes. I've done none of it.
His mind is strong
Another
like my
tough game.
muscles.
Vikings at home.
Vikings.
At their home
Is
in
it
the
tough?
cold.
I'm
Is it
predicting
tough?
a W on on that
I'm
one.
predicting a loss on that one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm going L on this one too. Right after the big nostalgic high we're gonna get from whooping up on Aaron Rodgers and them boys in Cheese Stadium.
I don't
We're
think
gonna get our
our
ass whooped
offense
by
is
the
going to be
Vikings.
able to get past their defense.
I honestly don't even think the Vikings defense is gonna be that stout this
Really?
year. I just
don't
think
Has it never? It's never been
They
not.
have Mike Zimmer is always gonna make sure that that defense is good enough, and at home, more times than not, the Vikings are going to get the W. They are always, since Mike Zimmer has taken over that team, they have been better offensively. I mean, they've been better at home than they are on the road. That is just the facts of the matter. So if there's a game for them to win, it's going to be against our Cowboys at home, right in the midst of the cold weather.
I'm going opposite. I'm predicting a Packies loss and a Vikings win.
I like it. She's wrong, but I like it.
Giants again
Giants again.
at home.
W. That's all I have to say about that.
Same.
W.
Win at home.
I'm
W.
I'm taking an L.
L.
Just
You-
say it loud and proud.
You took a
taking
win.
an L.
You took a win on the last Giants
She
game.
said she taking the nail.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
I think the last three we're gonna win. Honestly,
we never do well against the Giants at home, and I don't know why.
And we never do well come towards December.
It's a curse.
It's the
Rumble
Giants'
days.
curse.
it's a Giants
I
curse.
have no problem saying we'll beat them.
It's
in
because
their
that
territory.
a-hole Eli wrote on our damn
It's the
stadium
curse.
the
It
first
is the
game he
curse.
played in.
Yeah,
It will
it's the
never
curse.
be the same.
Yeah, 100%.
It will
And
never be the
you guys
same.
know I believe in my superstitions.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they're pretty good, Jess. I mean, more times than not, your superstitions, unfortunately, be
Unfortunately,
biting us in our anus
yeah,
for sure.
and we never play
sure.
well against the Giants at home. So
Colts.
I'm,
For
I'm
sure.
taking a loss against the Giants at home.
I'm okay with that. I'm
Colts.
okay with that.
All right.
Col-
So this is where we get a little bit of a break. We've got the Colts.
The Colts are still.
They're still a team,
Still
yeah.
a team.
They're still chugging
I
right
guess
along.
JoJo's picked a win for that one.
They're chugging right along. We've got the Colts at home. I think we're all going a W on that one. I'm curious as to what the fans.
L.
Texans all the way. We're gonna
You're
L.
predicting an L.
Yeah, because that's just where we're gonna be at that
on
point in
Colts
the
or
season.
Texans.
Colts.
The Colts. We will lose at home against the Colts. Yes, that's what I'm predicting. Sorry, fans. I can't see what you're saying. My phone is dead.
What are the numbers for
Oh,
that?
God. That's what
don't
made
know.
it so funny because we're going to lose to the Colts at a time in the year where we should be primed, locked, and ready, and suited, and booted, and loaded, and we're going to lose at home against the Colts. That's just
Oh
what we
my
do.
God. Freddie Washington. Vikings win by field goal. Mole hairs wide left on a 45-yarder. He does always go left, doesn't he?
But
I thought he
everybody
always
think
went
I'm
right.
cray-cray.
Well, right from the
Everybody think
camera view, I guess.
And you know what? Me and Freddie gonna get along real good this season. He's embracing JoJo 2.0. I appreciate you, sir. I
Okay, so
appreciate you.
loss on the Colts, huh? Texans
That's what she
L.
says. I'm predicting a W.
L.
win. Texans are terrible this year.
Loss.
You're predicting another loss against the Texans at home.
Texans are
Embrace.
terrible.
At home.
Embrace it.
Nah,
Just
you're going a little too far now.
embrace
Now
it.
you're going a little
and at
too
this
far.
point, we'll be one above 500 and be clawing for a position in the playoffs like every year heading into December. We will lose against the Colts and the Texans at home, and then everything will make sense as it does
What are
every year.
you doing right now?
I'm doing JoJo 2.0. I tried to ward you. You said to
Jaguars.
save it for the show.
Jaguars,
said
we're
save
gonna
it for
lose
the
that
show.
one. It's at third place. We're gonna win it. I mean, we're gonna lose it. Jaguars are gonna win that one.
W.
Yeah, I predict a W on that one as well. It's noon game.
We're gonna
Against the
come off
Jags.
back-to-back losses against
We're coming
teams
off
that we should have
back-to-back
won
wins.
against.
We're going to be
Eagles.
flying high.
Yep. True.
Eagles at home, we won that one. Fuck the Eagles. Oh,
You say,
sorry. Excuse
JoJo?
my French.
JoJo, win or loss?
JoJo
Look at her
2.0.
eyes.
I think you're doing a bit right now. I really think you're doing
We're
a bit.
gonna win against the Eagles at home.
All right. Thank God.
Titans.
Titans at home, or their home. Titans we're on the road.
We're going to win that game because it's going to be one of the deciding factors on whether we get into the playoffs. We're going to win that game, get into the playoffs, and you know what happens from there.
I'm on the fence with this one. I'm going to predict a loss because I think the opposite. I think we'll be going into it cocky because we will have won against the Jags.
Because we always do.
We will have won the Colts, the Texans, the Jags, and the Skeagles. So we'll get a big head like we always do, and we will lose to the Titans in Tennessee. Ma?
Win.
All right. Cowboys, Commandees.
Commandees. Win.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck the Commandees.
Oh, JoJo. Honey.
I think she's doing a bit. I really do. I think she's doing a bit.
It's going to be a loss.
Against the
The
Commandees?
last game of the season against the Commandees.
We're not going to need
Whoa,
them to
whoa,
get in the
whoa, whoa,
playoffs.
If that
We're not
happens-
going to need to win this game to get
Everybody
into the
stop.
playoffs.
Everybody
If that
stop.
We're not going to
happens,
need that game to get
I'm
into the
gonna-
playoffs because that's how shitty our division
Wait,
is going to be.
that game might not even happen.
No, it'll happen.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, it will happen.
It'll happen.
because
They
we
just
have
haven't picked a
17
time.
games yet this year. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like we'll lose that game because we'll probably have at least wrapped up the division at that point.
Hold on. Let me back up, though. You predicted a loss against the Commandees on October 2nd. You think we're going to lose to the Commandees twice? We never
Yes.
lose to division rivals twice.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen this year.
You think we're going to the
And
Commandees?
I think it'll still be enough to win the division, which will be enough to make our fan base delusional enough to think that we're going to yet again do something this year. Yeah, I do, Jess. That's who I am.
Listen,
I'm JoJo 2.0.
Linda.
Tell all your friends.
Linda.
I'm here. I'm queer. I'll be drinking a lot of beer.
Okay. I mean, I think you're going a little wild with it now. And I think first of all, I think you're doing a bit. I don't think that any of this is real.
You know what the bit is? Acceptance.
Hey, man, I've said it from day one. I know what this team is.
I love my boys.
I do too.
Don't take these predictions, Cowboys fans, as JoJo giving up as a fan. I will be here to the end.
But you know what we have this season? The Dak Jesus candle.
And yet again, another tactic that has been put into this world to make us believe that there will be any difference.
What did you just say? What did you
experience.
just say? My
What did I say?
superstitions are normally correct, are they not?
Correct in the worst ways.
We-
So if
we
Jess
have
thinks
the
this
Dak
candle will
Jesus
be
candle.
positive, it will damn sure not help us in any way,
I
shape, or
thought
form.
that thing was a bomb when it was mailed to my
Bum, bum,
house.
bum, 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 bum. You see what they do to us, Cowboys Nation? Embrace
All
it.
right, Ma.
I'm
Win
here
or
for
loss
all
against
you.
the Commandees.
I'm here for Jess.
Oh, win. Absolutely.
All right, so where did we end up? Because I really don't know.
Well,
I don't know anymore.
I'm at 10-7,
Let me look at my list here.
which will be enough to win the division before they yet again disappoint us.
What are the?
In the playoffs.
I'm at 14-3.
Oh,
Wow, that is a
I'm at
true to the
14-3.
silver and blue right there, baby.
So I am wrong on 2.
okay.
I'm going to go
13-5,
12 and
12
6.
and 5, 12 and 6.
Right.
12 and
Or 12 and
5.
5, yeah.
12 and 5.
12 and 5.
All
yeah,
right.
17 games, yeah.
And I'm at, let's see.
I'm not used to that 17 game thing.
Yeah.
I predicted 4 losses, so I. No way.
No, 1, 2, 3,
They
4,
realizing
5
how-
losses.
How
So you're
much
12 and
offense
5
they're
as
being
well.
right now.
5 losses, so I
So
predict.
12 and 5.
I'm at 12 and 5. I'm knocking that down to 10 and 7.
10 and 7.
Well, hell, I'm at 10 and 7, and y'all calling me crazy over here. I'm at 10
1,
and 7.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I
No,
mean,
you're at 11-6 or 11-6.
No. I definitely didn't give us 11 wins. That's not possible.
Loss on Giants.
Yeah.
Loss on
All right,
Commandees.
okay, see? That's still a good
Loss
season.
on
It's just still
Vikings.
headed towards disappointment.
Loss on Colts, loss on Texans, loss on Commandees.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
You
4,
picked
5,
all the
6.
ones that everyone thinks we're gonna win, and you just said loss because you're doing a bit.
And yet somehow we'll still win the division.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. The division's trash. We're just gonna be kings of the trash pile, like we have been. So, I want to know what the fans think. What is your final season prediction? Season prediction. What do you think?
Give us your finale.
What do you think? 12-5, 10-7.
What are those?
11-6.
See, it's really not that bad, y'all.
It's,
JoJo 2.0
hey, you know what?
ain't that
It's
bad.
diverse. And we mixed it up good enough for the fans that we each have our own little people that are going 12-5.
But if you think about it, y'all, I mean, look at this
10-7.
schedule. Look at this schedule really hard.
11-6.
Outside of the Rams and the Packers, and really you can't even say that for the Packers because the Packers are so up in the air this year.
Yeah.
Outside of the Rams, the Buccaneers, and I would give maybe the Vikings, Bengals. They were on they had a
Bengals.
great year. I mean, if you look at that, outside of that, what really domineering teams do you have on this schedule? It's easy to ascertain that we're gonna have a winning season.
But we're not.
But when you get down to the nit and gritty and you have the top tier teams from the NFC and the top tier teams from the AFC, we have to get through those teams in the NFC. It's going to be the same story. It's just a different year. And
La
there's no
misma
face
mierda,
masks.
diferente baño.
There you go.
Same
Same shit, different
toilet.
toilet.
Poop and pee and pee and poop.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that. And it's been that way. And hey, let me just make something really clear. Not one of us came on this podcast all sunshine and rainbows going, it's going to be the best year ever.
Honestly,
ruined
I
that
have
for
no
everyone.
idea. Like I feel like I just caught up 3 days ago.
I'll say this. I have confidence in the defense. The takeaways that have been happening, I understand it's preseason, but what I saw from the starters at that open practice, what I saw last year, what I know.
Are you talking about defense or offense?
I'm talking about defense.
On
I'm talking about
open
takeaways.
practice you guys
Yeah.
went to? Okay.
I'm talking about takeaways. I'm talking about
From their
intensity.
own team, mind you.
And
I
shoot, this
understand.
last preseason game, there were some awesome takeaways.
I'm just, you know what I'm excited about?
You guys keep your eye on
My girl
Turpin.
Jess is
Turpin.
back. We're going to be doing a hell of a lot of shows this year.
Cavante Turpin.
JoJo's going to be drinking a lot of beer. And we're going to be in the Owners Club hitting it up, you hear? So, Cowboys fan, come find us. Because we, if nothing else, we going to enjoy this season. we going to enjoy y'all. And we going to root for our boys regardless of the JoJo 2.0 circumstances that we find ourselves in.
There's not one thing that you're optimistic about. Not one. You
I
think
am
you
damn
think
sure
you think the
optimistic
defense is
about-
trash? You think
I'm
the defense is trash?
No. I'm optimistic about those fucking new avocado fried tacos that they're going to have at that AT&T Stadium. They're going to be delicious.
Wait,
they have
what?
a nice little slaw.
Wait, what?
They're like little fried avocado tacos.
You are full of it.
Oh
are
my
you
God,
full
I
of
can't.
it?
I'm a
Okay, be serious for 1 second.
As
okay?
far as it comes to football?
Yes, be serious for 1 second.
All right. You want me to tell you what I'm looking forward to as far as it comes to the football aspect of the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's just all a big shit show, or is there even one thing positive that you can say? Because I can say, obviously, there's a lot of issues on this team. There's a lot. I think the offense is really thin. I'm really nervous about the offense, super nervous. But I think that the defense is solid enough. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want you to say one positive thing that you're looking forward to or that you think won't be a detriment.
I think Dakota Prescott will continue to show us that he is an outstanding leader for this team.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair. Agreed.
Fair
That is
enough.
all.
What do we have? What are the fans saying for their season predictions?
So, 12-5 from
11-6.
Hector. Good
8
old Hector.
Lance.
11-6. Brandon Blakeney. Sophia 11-6. Freddie 12-9. Lance 8-9. God
You and Lance are just two peas in a
Lance,
little pod.
I can't wait to see your ass at that fantasy football draft this Saturday while you
Joe
predicting scores for
Trentino,
my Cowboys.
17-0.
Rita's with
Talk
me.
about
10-7.
optimism.
Me and Rita are the
10
same.
and 7, 5 losses, 11 and 6, 12 and 5, 12 and 5. 12 and 5 is popular.
12-5. Anastasia is the same as you, JoJo. She's 11-6.
Yeah.
Teresa, same as you, JoJo. Yeah, I mean, you guys are all pretty much on the same wavelength.
Hey man, let's just enjoy each other. Let's drink some beer. You ain't all gotta be queer, but as long as we all cheer, that's all I care about. You here? Come on now.
That was a lot. That was a lot of rhymey
that's
words
all
Kevin
you just said.
Newton, 15-2.
Get your ass out of here, Kevin.
I like the optimism, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm searching for the outro here, and I just, guys.
we crack a lot, especially
Hey,
towards the end.
no matter what though, before you get to the outro, no matter what, I'm just excited to be with my girls again.
Yeah.
JoJo's single, back again for the first time. Ladies, hit up the
JoJo's
DMs,
back.
cause I'm out
Back
here. You feel
again.
me?
100%.
No, but I'm excited to be with y'all again this year. I'm excited to watch football again. I'm just excited about life in general right now. Like, one thing about JoJo, a nigga always stays reinventing themselves, and I'm excited about that. So y'all keep watching, man. We're going to be out here this week. We're going to be out here.
I finally found
My
it.
phone's dead!
And actually,
I'm ready for some high-scoring games like last season, too. That was so much fun.
don't
We wanna
count
see
on
the
it.
touchdown.
Jessica texts me, are we going to get a 60 burger?
Don't count on it, man. We don't
Yeah.
have the receiving core we had.
No.
Here we go.
It's,
But we do
uh,
have that returner, Turpin, man. He's good, dude. He's
Turpin's a
good.
serpent.
We
He's
fit in
gonna
the
be a
seat.
disappointment, Herpin. We just gonna enjoy Cowboys games, as you know, boy. Come to see us every week. We gonna be here live as we speak about the disappointments that they show us, but we gonna show up, you know us. I love my girl Chess and Dracy. We gonna be getting so racy. Cowboys, here we go. Hit that dial, you already know. Don't be mad, just be glad. Get you some trash bags and go ahead. Hey,
All right.
we're just gonna be okay.
Thank you for sitting through not only our technical difficulties,
The raps get better, guys.
my flustered frustration, and just yeah, I feel like I've been in a daze this whole podcast. And thank you for sitting through JoJo's negativity.
JoJo 2.0.
But on a serious note, if you want to continue being a part of the live show, you must subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is the absolute last time we will run on Facebook.
Bye,
This
Facebook.
platform is terrible. I cannot deal with it anymore.
It's been
Please.
real.
Follow us on YouTube. This is the name of our YouTube channel. Type it in exactly the way it is said here on the bottom scroll. Search for us, find us, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We will be here every Wednesday at 6:37-ish, probably 7. But turn on your notifications so you get the notifications. Subscribe on YouTube. This is it for Facebook. This is it. No mas.
This is it, guys.
No
I'm
mas
sorry, I'm sorry.
Facebook.
The only thing you will see on Facebook is updates, posts, and
I love
whatnot.
you. I gotta go.
But if you want the live podcast, you must subscribe to YouTube. All right, guys. Love you. See you next week on the Use of Tubes. And where's... Oh, my God. This has been, like, the worst. Technically. There it is. There it is. Okay, I found it. Woo! All right. Love you guys. Peace.